I love this concept of the power of the empty chair. Now, you're probably thinking, Leanne, enough with the furniture analogies. We've had enough now. But do you know what? I'm still going through. So thank you again for joining me for the 30 days or the 30 ways to improve your life using lifestyle architecture as a foundation. And lifestyle architecture is basically based in the philosophy of if we can optimize our work life, we can also optimize and reconnect with the joy in our private life. But also that instead of trying to achieve a work-life balance, we're looking for a work-life integration. And this is really important when you look at the concept of the power of the empty chair, because even, at work, we're programmed, time is money, let's maximize the time that we have. It's always about leveraging the time we have and doing more with what we have in terms of time. Yet, and this is one of my soapbox topics, is a lot of that time isn't unfortunately spent in allowing us to be many things: strategic, creative, and creating a space for pause, whether it's filling up our calendars with meetings. When I say filling them up, we don't always do this deliberately. How many times have you gone in to look at your calendar and you're like, I really didn't mean to do that, but people can see your calendar, they throw things on there, and then all of a sudden you've got back-to-back meetings and there's no space to breathe. Or alternately, on the weekends, because there's this pressure in many ways that we always need to be out, to be seen, to be doing, you're arranging to meet this person, this place, that place, but not creating that space to really pause and stop and say, actually, do you know what? This isn't what I want. I want to take time for me. And the power and the concept behind the power of the empty chair is if you deliberately and intentionally create time in both of your schedules, personal and professional, to intentionally have these moments of strategy, creativity, and rest, it allows you to show up better in all of the myriad of hats that you wear, whether it's people manager, colleague, mother, sister, daughter, partner, whatever it might be. Taking these moments and saying, look, I'm going to do it, is a really important step. But I'll also be 100% honest with you. When I started to try to do this, I completely over-egged it, right? I tried to do an hour or an afternoon. The reality is that I couldn't, and when I say I couldn't, it wasn't that the time was there. It's just that I couldn't psychologically do it. It felt like I was wasting time. It felt like a real adjustment. And the pendulum swung between, I'm going to do it, then I'm not going to do it. And it was really, really difficult to find that balance. So I started small. And when I say small, I started 5 minutes, tea break, coffee break, no phone. And you're probably thinking to yourself, 5 minutes, that's not a lot. But when you think about potentially, and I think about myself, and I'm sure this is similar for many of us, how much do you walk around with your phone? I'm going to grab a coffee, phone while you're waiting for the kettle to boil, phone while you're waiting for the coffee. It was saying, no, I'm going to take this 5 minutes. And the 5 became 10, then the 10 became 30, then the 30 became an hour, then the hour became a couple of hours. So now when people say, how do you make time for yourself? How do you lean into this concept of the power of the empty chair? It's practice. So that's all I can say. I recommend trying it. Just try with 5 minutes. It doesn't need to be more than that. But please do let me know how you get on, or even if what I'm saying resonates.